Welcome to Tzu Chi This Week. I'm Mary Lee. It's good to have you with us. Coming up in this week's top stories, local Zimbabwe volunteers joined Tzu Chi volunteers on a home visitation to visit a family with a dark past. We meet Tzu from Taichung and New Taipei City who are spending the weekend visiting their local nursing home instead of other activities. And in Hualien County, we meet an independent filial young girl who forgot to ask for help when plenty of public services are available to her. Starting the show in Zimbabwe, Tzu Chi volunteers recently invited 30 or so local volunteers to join them on a home visitation. Everyone walked 9 kilometers to get to the house of the 69-year-old senior and her mentally disabled daughter. The family suffers from a tragedy that left a shadow over their lives, and it is this shadow that Tzu Chi volunteers are hoping to drive away with their now second visit to the home.
Saying as they walk, the volunteers covered the 9 kilometers hike to the house of their first care recipient with no problem. Seeing the volunteers, whom she now considers friends, Grandma Marva's mentally challenged daughter Gogo danced to the volunteer song. Raised when she was young, Gogo gave birth to children who were also unfortunately born with mental disabilities. With both her past and future full of anguish, it took the volunteers' love to help Gogo begin to let go of the shadows in her heart.
I'm feeling very happy because Gogo and the daughter, they are also happy. They have appreciated our help, so I'm very happy about it.
Content, Gogo allows the volunteers to cut her hair. In deep gratitude for such love and concern, Gogo's mother, Marvis, kneels in front of the volunteers to receive her blanket.
I'm feeling alright because Tzu Chi Foundation is help Mavis and then cut your hair, Mavis. And the master trainer said, do job everybody, poor families.
She's very happy, she's very much appreciating, but she's now asking if the rice finish, are you going to bring another one? That's what she's asking now.
Thanks to their visit, volunteers are chasing away the shadows that used to lay over this family and filling the space with warmth and love instead.
In Quanzhou, China, Tzu Chi volunteers have been looking after care recipients since 2008. Volunteers pay weekly visits to families who need the emotional support, while other times they will help to make household repairs. Let's follow Tzu Chi volunteers into the lives of these care recipients. Here in China, Tzu Chi care recipient Mr. Wu tells the volunteers the trouble with this roof. Whenever it rains, puddles seem to form wherever there's a hole. In providing assistance, volunteers clear out the house and help Wu repair his tattered rooftop. Basking in the family-like care Tzu Chi volunteers have shown him, Wu vowed to give up his habit of drinking.
Are you healthier since you have quit drinking?
Volunteers also installed the ITV in his home to serve as a spiritual companion when volunteers are unable to visit. A car accident not only left Mr. Lim paralyzed from the waist down, but also with a wall around his heart, causing marriage problems between him and his wife.
I only want him to continue to live his life and to not torture himself anymore.
I'm not torturing myself, I'm just stubborn.
He starves himself as punishment.
As the former economic pillar of this household, Lim blames himself for the current financial situation he landed his family of 4 in. In the past year, Tzu Chi volunteers call upon the couple every week to encourage the two to overcome their difficulties and not let obstacles get between their love for one another. In our next report, we go to Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, to meet a restaurant owner whose child suffered from a congenital heart defect. Tzu Chi was there to help with surgery fees, and in reciprocating Tzu Chi's love, the father decided to become a Tzu Chi member and has even encouraged those around him to join.
In Petaling Jaya, this Burmese baby suffered from a congenital heart defect at birth, and the surgery to solve the problem was a costly one. Just when the baby's father saw no way out, Tzu Chi reached out with a helping hand. Knowing that Tzu Chi has been assisting the poor in Myanmar, he decided to become a Tzu Chi member as a way to reciprocate Tzu Chi's love and care.
The master says that we need to inspire those in need to become givers. I was very happy when I realized that his compassionate heart has flourished.
To help those in greater need, this restaurant owner held a tea gathering at his restaurant to not only to celebrate the 7th anniversary of his store, but also shared the good work Tzu Chi has been doing to help those suffering from Cyclone Nargis back in 2008.
My child underwent surgery and it was successful, so I asked friends and customers to donate money to help those in need. We should spread our love to even more people, so if we need help, others will help us too.
One of our fellow villagers says that she will donate money to help those in need if she can, and use our strength to help others if we don't have money. That's why we decided to do what we can to help.
To give is better than to receive. Thanks to this restaurant owner, Tzu Chi's seeds of love have started to flourish in the hearts of these Burmese residents.
In Taiwan, we meet Tzu Chi Care recipient Mr. Zhang, who suffered from a stroke that left him immobile and unemployed. 2 years ago, Tzu Chi volunteers began providing him with financial support. Knowing that Zhang has been trying to be self-reliant, volunteers have also helped him find a job as a garage attendant.
When I was sick, I was so angry. I wanted to know why God hadn't just taken me away.
Suffering from a stroke at a young age made Mr. Zhang's life one full of misery. Thanks to Tzu Chi, however, he gradually found peace at a local recycling station.
Practicing recycling helped him recover. We also offered him free meals at the recycling station. He has been trying hard to recover from the setback. He wants to find a job and make his own living.
The garage attendant who worked here for 18 years told me he resigned, and I immediately thought of Mr. Zhang to fill the position.
Mr. Zhang jumped at the chance to work as a garage attendant. Although the workload is not heavy, Mr. Zhang still cherishes this opportunity.
Having a job is more important than winning a lottery. Now I don't have to worry about being unable to pay my rent or buy daily necessities.
Despite the setbacks that followed his stroke, Tzu Chi volunteers' constant care have awakened Mr. Zhang to the importance of reciprocating.
Upon receiving his first month's salary, Mr. Zhang said he wanted to make a donation.
The love and care given by Tzu Chi brothers and sisters inspired me to reciprocate by helping the less fortunate.
Doing simple exercises in his break time, Mr. Zhang now finds his life full of hope.
If you don't open your heart, you won't ever feel people's love and care. Once you let people in, you will find your world full of color instead of darkness.
For most children, weekends are often spent frivolously. However, for Chi Xiaos from Taichung and New Taipei City, they spend their weekends in a much more rewarding way, visiting local nursing homes, bringing residents much needed joy and happiness.
Despite it being the weekend, Tzu Xiaos nevertheless joined Tzu Chi volunteers bright and early on a visit to the local nursing home in Beitun district. Hoping to help them get a bit of exercise, Tzu Xiaos play a game of ball toss with the seniors. Tzu Xiao Huang Liangyu kneels down to massage a grandma's legs to relieve her of the discomfort from sitting too long. They sit in their wheelchairs without smiles on their faces. They must be really sad to be here. But after we gave them a massage, they began to smile more. We shouldn't wait till our parents are old before we fulfill our filial duties. Another Tzu Shao, Gao Lize, also feels the same way. He says seeing these seniors are just like seeing his own grandparents.
Their hands are so cold, and I saw tears in their eyes. They must miss their family a lot. I hope to attend more activities such as this in the future.
The Tzu Shao's warmth and care moved many of the seniors, and as the day came to an end, the children promised to be back soon for their next visit. Meanwhile, here in New Taipei City, Tzu Shaos from Sanchong District are visiting children at a nursing home for persons with disabilities. Although they struggle to convey their feelings through words, through their actions, one can tell the children are having the time of their life.
I
feel that in the beginning they didn't really want to open up to us. They only nodded or shook their heads when we asked them questions. Whether it is holding a crayon or drawing a picture, all of it requires strenuous effort from these children. But with the help of their new friends, completing a drawing together is a great achievement. They don't have choices as to what kind of environment they want to live in or what kind of body they want to have. I believe they also want to be like us, to have many friends and to go to school. On their final stop for the day, Tzu Shaos visit seniors at a local nursing home in Sanchong. After a much rewarding day, these youngsters have come to better understand the importance of cherishing their blessings.
Also visiting senior homes are Tzu Chi volunteers from Guangdong, China, where they brought a joyous atmosphere as well as heartwarming gestures of nail trimming for the elderly. Meanwhile, in Taiwan, Taichung Tzu Chi volunteers made their monthly visit to a local nursing facility.
Forming one long queue, singing and dancing to the music, Tzu Chi volunteers are here at the Daming nursing home. Despite their limited mobility, the seniors nevertheless clap happily to the music. Seniors at the home always look forward to the joy and happiness volunteers bring on their monthly visits. A grandpa was so moved that he donated $280 to Tzu Chi. Bless you and thank you, Grandpa. We will donate your money to help those in need. Meanwhile, on this visit to the Transin Nursing Center, volunteers share the spirit of the bamboo coin bank with the seniors, inspiring many to pay their love forward. It's always good to give, and this is a great opportunity for the seniors to contribute a little of their love. This display of love from the seniors goes to show that a little can go a long way. Meanwhile, here in Guangdong, China, the volunteers' arrival immediately fills the Shandong nursing home with energy. The seniors have waited since morning to welcome the volunteers, who have become like family. With volunteers taking the lead, the seniors soon join in the fun. The elders entrust their faith in the volunteers to trim their nails, appreciating the simple, kind gesture. Delighted with the volunteers' visit, a local resident with limited mobility stands up to say thank you. As grandmas join volunteers in song, happiness is written over everyone's face.
In Hualien County, Tian Xiaoqi, age 13, with no money on her, spent 3 hours running home from the hospital as she didn't want to miss school examinations the next day. However, it never occurred to the young girl to stop and ask for help. Days after, Tzu Chi volunteers informed the young girl to never be shy to ask for help.
Here in Hualien, Tian Xiaoqi, a 7th grader from Ruisui Junior High, accompanied her grandmother in an ambulance to Yuli Tzu Chi Hospital early morning at the end of last month. As there were school examinations the next day, Tian left all the money her grandfather gave her for medical fees for her grandmother and ran 23 kilometers back. It took her 3 hours.
My grandfather was at home, so I didn't want him to worry about my grades.
That day it was raining in the Wuhe area, and since she was running back, her hair and clothes were soaked. I'm pretty sure she was exhausted as well.
Tian lives with her grandparents as her parents make a living in Taoyuan. She gave up the opportunity to join a school soccer team and transferred to Ruisui Junior High, which is closer to where her grandparents live.
In order to look after us, she gave up playing soccer for school. She takes good care of us as our health is not what it used to be. She always has her grandmother in her heart.
In the eyes of Tzu Chi volunteers, at such a young age, Tian's selfless giving is heartwarming. However, volunteers hope in future times of need, Tian will learn to speak up and look for help in proper channels.
Here in the countryside, the children are a bit more naive. She probably wasn't able to think about asking for help at that moment. We hope this incident helps teach her to ask for help when she needs it, as there are many social services that are available to her.
Besides her ailing grandparents, Tian's great-grandmother also lives with her.
Currently, the government has subsidies available for high-risk families. For families like this, we have home visitations available to look after them as well.
The responsibility of taking care of elders at such a young age is admirable. However, besides fulfilling filial piety, protecting oneself and using social services available is also a must.
To gain a better understanding on how to sort recyclables, on April 1st, a group of students from Hong Kong visited Tzu Chi's Bada recycling station. Meanwhile, in Malaysia, Seremban Tzu Chi volunteers are promoting the importance of recycling to youngsters at the Lok Bak Tamil Elementary School.
This is the scene at the Lok Bak Tamil Elementary School, where Tzu Chi volunteers are teaching students how to sort recyclables. During the event, Seremban Tzu Chi volunteers not only teach students on how to sort recyclables, but also encourage all of them to use reusable utensils.
I take more knowledge and I learn how to recycle and reuse, how to keep the world clean.
We will come up with new plans and encourage our students to practice recycling on campus. Plastic bags that don't have a shiny surface are PE plastic, and those that are clear and have a crisp sound are PP plastic. This is PP plastic and this is PE plastic. Get it?
Back in Taiwan, also doing their share in protecting the planet is this group of students from Hong Kong. Listening closely to a volunteer's explanation, these students hope to return home with a better understanding on how to sort recyclables.
In Hong Kong, we don't have so many recycling events, and not a lot of people are practicing recycling.
In spite of having little knowledge at the outset, with the help of Tzu Chi volunteers, students and teachers all gain a better understanding on how to sort recyclables.
Many items inside the recycling station are reusable. In the future, we will reduce our consumption of items so we don't create so much trash. I'm very impressed by the good work recycling volunteers have been doing. When I go back to Hong Kong, I will definitely practice recycling.
I
realized it is not about how much you earn from picking up the recyclables, but about cherishing resources and protecting our Mother Earth. I believe if everyone is willing, we can protect our planet by practicing recycling.
Thanks to their trip to the recycling station, these students are inspired to do their share in protecting our Mother Earth when they return home.
Products made in Taiwan have been recognized worldwide for their quality and style. Recognized at a recent international competition for its excellence is Dye Technology, in which the company received more awards in textile category than any other entrant.
Thanks to their quality, design, cutting-edge R&D, and marketing, products carrying Taiwan's Made in Taiwan, or MIT, labels are known worldwide. Taiwan's companies are helping to establish the iron-solid reputation of the MIT brand.
6,867 products. This is the amount we have worked to promote both domestically and overseas. What we have seen is Taiwan's innovative ability has garnered its top spots in various international competitions year after year.
With these MIT products available throughout Taiwan, through word of mouth, the internet, and media, they have slowly carved out a niche for themselves in the global market. However, success ultimately lies in the hard work of the companies themselves.
In the 6 categories, Dai Technology received 15 medals. Our goal is to take these environmental products and promote them to the public under our brand name.
By combining cutting-edge technology and design with environmental concepts, both the MIT and Dai Technology brands are making impressive inroads worldwide.
Also in Taiwan, on April 3rd, Venerable Poon Yun Sun Nim of the Jogye Order of Korean Buddhism visited Dai TV headquarters in Taipei City. Upon learning of Dai TV's mission of broadcasting moving stories of love and goodness, Venerable Poon Yun Sun Nim gives the station his highest approval.
Sitting inside a studio learning how the studio cameras work is Venerable Poon Yun Sun Nim of the Jogye Order of Korean Buddhism. Today visiting Dai TV for the 2nd time, Venerable Poon Yun Sun Nim says that Dai TV has grown significantly over the years.
10 years ago, when I visited the Dai TV, it wasn't located here, but was in a rented building. Now Dai TV has its own wonderful and stately building.
After a visit to the news department and upon learning of the mission of Dai TV, Venerable Poon Yun Sun Nim says he is very impressed by the good work the station has been doing on behalf of Buddhism.
Buddhism should actively be involved in every aspect of society and also should spread its message through the help of the media. Dai TV has been spreading the good work Tzu Chi has been doing around the globe, especially with regards to international relief work. I think this is a great way to spread Buddhism far and wide.
Venerable Poon Yun Sun Nim says that the purpose of religion is to purify one's heart. However, it also has to be involved in bettering society. After visiting Dai TV and learning of its mission to spread love and goodness worldwide, the teacher agreed more than ever that media is a powerful and important way to spread Buddhism.
At the end of the show, we follow up with a story Dai Headlines brought you earlier in the week of a community of stilt houses ravaged by a fire in Kota Kinabalu, Malaysia. Tzu Chi volunteers held several aid distributions in the aftermath of the devastation, which helped over 2,000 people. Thank you for watching. Have a good weekend.